Meanwhile, the parents of the young people who died at the Enyobeni Tavern last year say they're one step closer to getting the post-mortem results of their children. They met with police for an update about the case. At least 21 young people died at the tavern in Eastern Cape in June of last year. Last week, the parents visited the Health Department laboratory to request a documented report stating the case of death of the children. They claimed that they were only verbally informed that the children died from asphyxiation, but there was nothing on paper about the actual cause of death. SABC News reporter Lubabalo Dada found this report.
Parents of Enyobeni tragedy had a meeting with the police to request the post-mortem results regarding the death of their children. They also wanted to find out about the case in terms of its development and also about the reports that there will be a demolishing of the Enyobeni Tavern. But with me, I do have a parent who was part of the meeting. The meeting was closed, I understand. We were not part of it. Just to tell us what transpired of that meeting. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, sir. The meeting, I would say it was fruitful, and we're thankful to Brigadier Kojana, who honored and managed to accept us to come and meet with you. Most importantly, we were concerned about the results of our children, because we have made it clear that we are not happy with the report that we were given, that is our children died out of asphyxiation. We still feel that there is more that has not been told to us. We were also concerned about the issue of the progress in terms of the inquest when it comes to the case, and we were also concerned about the demolishing of the business, of the Enyobeni business owner's place. We were happy at the meeting because in terms of the results, the Brigadier explained the processes for us, but we have managed to explain ourselves. As a result, now he is taking the matter further to his colleagues so that they can discuss as to how they can help us in terms of us having copies of the results for our children without following all the processes, but making it more easier for us, because the only thing that we want is the results and to view the video footage. So the Brigadier is on the matter. As a result, we're going to meet again on the 25th of August for him to bring us back the results. Also, in terms of the demolishing of the business, he is going to take the matter to the department. He feels the same way as we do, that that building is supposed to be standing there up until the case has been finalized, for the because court might need to go and do the local inspection in terms of the business. So if the business is demolished, then it means there won't be evidence. So he is with us on that, and then as the police, they are going to sit down and communicate with the department of with the Buffalo City municipality to make sure that the business is not, the building is not demolished. Thank you.
Right. So you are satisfied now with the response that you got from the police regarding the autopsy results?
We are satisfied, though we do not have the results at hand, but because they are going to follow all the processes and make sure that they help us, because what we want is truth and what we want is the closure, and we won't have truth and closure without viewing the video footage, without getting the results. We even explained to him that even if we are not going to get the copies of the results, but if someone other than Dr. Matewane could come and explain the results to us individually in terms of the clothing, what are the results that they find out of the clothes, out of the food they take from Enyobeni, out of the alcohol that they take off Enyobeni, then if they can give us that full verbal report, then we will be happy as parents. So we're looking forward to get on the following meeting where he will be giving us feedback as to what did they sit and come up with. Thank you.
I understand that there is a process of hearing that will be taking place on the 30th of this month. Have you been called by police as witnesses to that hearing?
Nothing has been communicated to us up until today. When Brigadier was addressing us, he told us that on the 30th of August, the inquest case is going to be on the stand at East London Magistrate Court. We only heard about it here today.
And you understand that the trial also is ongoing on the 24th the suspects are back again in court. So how do you feel about the court proceedings as well with regards to that case?
With regards to the selling of alcohol to the minor, as we have said, our best interest is not with that now. Our best interest is to the reality of the reason why our children died. So our best interest is on the criminal side of the story. For us, we think that with the information that we have already heard from the court, we are hoping that on the 23rd and the 24th, they will be finalizing the case. Otherwise, our best interest now is on the inquest. No, we're no longer interested there because we could see where it is going.
All right, thank you very much for your time. That was one of the parents of Enyobeni tragedy saying that they are satisfied with the outcome of the meeting and eventually they will be getting the copies of the autopsy results. We do understand that on the 30th there is a hearing that will be happening at East London Regional Court wherein witnesses will be giving evidence, and after that process the Director of Public Prosecution will determine as to whether to open a case against anyone.